You finally know what product you want to sell, but now the real question hits you. Where do I actually source it from? Most beginners jump straight to AliExpress, and yes, it can work when you're early and just test things out, but you need to understand the risks of relying on it. We're talking long shipping times, inconsistent product quality, and unreliable suppliers that can turn a simple order into a nightmare. You could start using an agent or a dedicated supplier. They're more reliable, they communicate better, and they protect your business. But if you're still in the testing phase, I get it. Committing to a supplier too early might not make sense yet. So in this video, I'm going to show you the option that sits between sourcing straight from AliExpress and going with a dedicated supplier. How to avoid getting stuck with a bad AliExpress supplier while also not overwhelming yourself with a complicated solution too early. If you're new here, my name is Christian, and for the past 10 years, I've been building and scaling Shopify stores, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want more practical tips and strategies for growing your online store. And stay with me until the end, because I'm going to break down the top 5 things you should look for in a dropshipping supplier before starting working with them. The must-have features that can make or break your store. I only used AliExpress early on when testing products, but to be honest, I mostly moved away from it because I find it unreliable. The same issue everyone else has with it. That said, if you understand the risks, you can still use it. You just need to be careful. This is how I make sure a supplier is good when testing a product directly from AliExpress. First, I look at products that have 500 plus orders and an average rating of 4 stars or higher. That tells me that they've been fulfilling orders consistently. I always check the reviews to see feedback on quantity, sizing, and shipping times. And I pay attention to repeat complaints I might need to address in my product description. Ideally, I pick suppliers that can deliver that product in 10 days or less and can deliver to my target countries like the US, UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Finally, I make sure the cost lets me maintain a healthy profit margin around 2.5x the product cost, even with the shipping included. And these are kind of the steps I follow when testing products straight from AliExpress. Lately though, I haven't been using AliExpress at all, not even when testing products, and that's because now I'm sourcing my products using TeemDrop. And there are a bunch of advantages when working with them. TeemDrop say all their suppliers are pre-vetted, and so far my experience has been solid. Everything is managed through my dedicated account agent who keeps me updated on shipping delays, new options, and anything else that comes up. On AliExpress, you don't get that kind of support, and it's easy to get caught off guard when a supplier runs low on stock or they delay an order. TeemDrop products are stored in their own warehouses, and you can also source directly from 1688 or Taobao, something that's usually difficult to do on your own. Sourcing also goes quickly. I think that the products I sourced with them were actually sourced in the same day. Once you find the product you want to sell, you can check all the pricing and shipping options directly on here. If the costs seem high, you can reach out to your account agent to negotiate both the product price and the shipping. In most cases, they are willing to work with you to help reduce the costs. Unlike AliExpress, where you have to install third-party apps on your Shopify store in order to import products, which can sometimes cause inventory syncing issues and affect your store, TeemDrop has its own Shopify app. It makes product import and inventory syncing simple, fast, and secure. The AI-assisted sourcing and live agent support makes things much faster and more reliable than AliExpress. I can access millions of products from their suppliers plus 1688 and Taobao and list them to my store in just a few clicks. Until recently, I've been using CJ Dropshipping as my supplier, but then I decided to try out TeemDrop. First of all, because it is free. With CJ's free plan, I couldn't do much and had to eventually upgrade. TeemDrop, on the other hand, lets you start sourcing right away without any cost. And they have all the same perks like custom packaging, branding, and print on demand, so I can do everything in one place. There's also no minimum order quantity, so the only difference I can see so far is that I don't have to pay for TeemDrop, plus the fact that I have a direct line to someone over there that actually answers my questions. That's a big plus in my book. And that brings me to the top 5 things I look for when choosing a fulfillment center for my dropshipping store. Number 1, pre-vetted suppliers with quality control. You should have access to reliable products and suppliers to ensure consistent quality. This prevents sending defective products to your customers and protect your store's reputation. Number 2, fast and reliable shipping. You should have short and reliable shipping times so your customers can get their orders quickly. Quick delivery times keep customers happy and reduce complaints or refund requests. 3, having a dedicated account agent. You should have a dedicated account agent who manages sourcing requests, provides updates. Having a personal point of contact can save you a lot of time and will help you avoid a lot of errors when fulfilling your orders. Number 4, your supplier should integrate natively into your store. That will allow you to do one-click product imports, inventory syncing, and order fulfillment. This will streamline your workflow and will reduce manual mistakes. And finally, number 5 is product flexibility. You should have no minimum order quantities plus options for custom packaging, branding, and print on demand. That will allow you to experiment with products and build a unique brand without large upfront costs. A supplier like TeemDrop offers all of these features while AliExpress doesn't. So if you're interested in checking out TeemDrop, you'll find the link in the description. Okay, now that you know what to look for when sourcing your products, I think you should check out this video next. Click it and I'll see you there.